Alright, should be back up now. Actually, no, it's a load. We do
In
3
a couple
minutes.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 130 more seconds. Okay. So, Noji, Bathsalt, Muzzle, Rhino, Pritch, Dankster, Top Hat, 808, Shell, Randy. Is there a way to, when you're free spectating, to make your camera go up without having it, like I hit space, but without having having the camera go back to a player? Cause like, control is deaccelerate or like go down, and space is up. Maybe I have to unbind it.
Wait, to change players, space is like the
No, like
camera views for me.
yeah, I had that too, but okay. But like how to like make your camera go up, like when you're free specking. That's alright, I'll link it. Alright, well.
Yeah, it's space, it's space.
Alright. Looks like we're starting here. We have TAW for Strafe, Captain Pritch against Captain 808, which I'm with the pistol round. And we are live. Looks like they're sticking to their lanes for the most part. We have Dankster playing AC, Shell, then mid, 2B. Early exchanges going on, but nothing happening. Shell getting a frag, Basalt getting a frag.
Early trades for the teams, still a very balanced round. 2TAW4U have won their match last week against Hive, and Strafe lost their last week's match against Chaco's PC.
This is a 2v2 right now, 2 on B, 1 on, and 1 flanking. Dankster's on.
Trying to get a good flank on B.
Obvious one, gets the frag, 1 more on B cat, Rhino, 1v2, gets 1, 1v1. Rhino,
oh, but
they
he
get
gives
the
up
res.
the cap, he doesn't block it.
Alright, so Dankster's in a tough spot now, 1v5.
Oh, he's really got to get this kill.
Oh,
And
gets the guy on Hell. The Hell gets the guy on him.
round.
So now they're going to pick which side they choose. We've kind of figured out
All
the security.
that, just for nothing. Doesn't count as a round.
So Todd chooses security side, which is believed to be the better side for this week, from what we've learned. So we'll reload the map. Oh, this should be reloading.
The version of this map has only been around for a couple weeks, so
they all have admin, right?
I hope so.
There we go.
So teams there's not really a set meta in place. Each team is doing their own thing and trying to find what works for them. Lots of new nades that have been found that can change setups that teams don't know and do know right now.
Yeah, after they moved the spawn forward, kind of changed everything up. There was new nades, new everything, new spawn traps. Basically, almost like a whole new map, all new routes. Very interesting. People are starting to learn, and we have our first week's match on it.
So TAW elected to take security side, and we'll see what their setup is. The traditional setup here is you play a couple people on B, one towards the middle looking for the mid rush and cat players, one on yellow or AC, and then you really can do whatever you want with the last player, whether it's an AC player or a dedicated yellow player, depending on what side of the map you want to stack heavy.
Looks like they're running 3 fouls, 1 SVD, and 1 AK-74 for Strafe. And for TAW, we see, let's see actually, 1 M4, 1 G3, 1 EBR, and another G3. Interesting gun choices.
Yeah, you typically see a lot of EBRs for the insurgent side and a lot of fouls for the security side.
Yeah, that's really interesting. You see a lot of EBR, especially on this map, because you can pen everything. For them not to take that is interesting. Let's see if it works out.
Top hat looking to get a pick in mid as he runs on to B.
Going on bottom hill, trying to get the surprise on them as they have 2 in office. He
Looks like
slowly
he might get a
creeps
good
up.
flank on these office players. He doesn't know there's two there though. He only saw the stalemate. Oh, he's not looking.
There's one. There's two.
Oh, he gets both of them.
Top hat fragging both of them on
Wow.
B. They're
Dankster
clearing.
got 2 kills somewhere else on the map.
We have
Where's Dankster at?
Muzzle last alive on Green Cat. Here's the guy under him. And
Dankster.
gets fragged by Dankster.
Great round from Dankster and Top Hat. Dankster on the AC side of the map, obviously picking off the yellow players and their AC players, getting those rotations.
Yeah, good frag
Top
by
Hat.
Top Hat, creeping under hell to go under office.
Really good play by him. Good patience.
Well, good first round from Strafe. Kind of hard to be last alive there on Green Cat for Muzzle. Not a whole lot you can do. Typically, when you have guys dying, you want to start to creep up to get that objective on C. But when they die super fast, that also is kind of hard to creep up. So he was kind of in a tough one there.
Should probably take a look at Dankster here and see what route he's running. I believe he's AC player, but
Yeah, let's watch Dankster.
Yeah.
So he got 2 frags last round, didn't he? So typically he's in like a 1v1 lane. Oh, we got 3.
yeah.
So we're gonna watch Dankster's round to see what he does, to see if TAW changes up what they did. Goes to C window. Pritch getting an early frag on Shell.
Oh, Dankster missing an early frag.
No luck there for Dankster. Rotating up behind silos, wrapping around. We're gonna go take a peek at B quick. We have Rhino with 2 guys. He's under B. They have 1 on B, 1 on main.
It's a 4v4 right now. Pritch overwatching B. You got the B players in there. Rhino might get a frag on B here. He's walking into office. He's got an enemy right in front of him. Oh, right.
He has to wall bang on one. He doesn't know the other guys, but he is call out, so he has to move. Or he has to hold. 808 just holding that angle to see if he does eventually peek.
There should be a play towards A or C being made right now.
It looks like they're holding their stale. Pritch is trying to support from Green Cat. Dankster gets fragged. They trade over at C. Randy
Looks like
is
TAW's
holding
moving
Cat.
for B.
Gets the help on B. He's still stale. Gets the guy Cat. They're still stale on B. So Randy should have information that 4 are down, so he should be rotating to A, which is what he's doing.
Yep.
And now Rhino should be more aggressive here if he knows he's last up.
808 doing a great job of being patient and not overextending here. Rhino, he did his job. He stayed alive, but his team just couldn't get the frags around him.
Slowly
Now it
creeps
looks
on
like
the
they're gonna
box.
have their
He has to.
fight.
No, he's there. He heard him.
808 sees the gun, and that's the round.
Nice frag by 808. Nice patience. Rhino missing that ADS there, but it makes that little bit of noise.
Yep. I think he might have seen his gun, too.
Oh, I could have been, yeah.
Yeah, that was a very close round there. The trades just went the way of Strafe that time. TAW needed to probably be a little more aggressive on that C play when they realized that they were losing B like that.
I wonder if TAW are throwing any nades at the start. Let's watch their B players. Let's see what they know. It looks like Muzzle's been playing Green Cat. So let's see who goes B for them. Let's see if they do throw any of the early nades that are kind of crucial. So security has early nades that they can toss over to secure themselves on the B. But without knowing these nades, it kind of hurts. So let's see if they toss any nades here.
Looks like they're running straight in. Yep, they're
they
both
both
just
go
rushing
in.
straight into the lower office. Yeah. Really hard to win from security side with those good nades.
So Round does toss a nade over,
Yeah.
but he eventually gets picked from Top Hat on B. Top
The
Hat
nade
coming up
actually
mid.
landed on top of that mountain.
Top Hat going down 2 box in office.
808.
Stalemate
and
again.
Rhino on B.
Like deja vu.
That's all.
808 gets the frag through the window.
Nice kill.
And now they're 1 up for TAW. Noja moving in through behind silos into C. It is capping, so we know no one's there. He has time to get into position.
Dankster going to A for the trade cap. Randy looking at C with Shell. They probably, yep, Randy's moving towards their spawn now. That's a good move. They need to spawn trap here and trade cap. Shell going to stalemate as long as he can. Perfect setup from Strafe right here. A little deeper at spawn though.
Noji hears him and ends up getting the frag right above him. This is going to secure a cap for them, but let's see if they set up a spawn camp. Dankster getting in position, knowing any second they're in the cap. Getting as quick as he can over to surprise them on the spawn. Might be going a little too far. Notices that the spawn. Lays down. Gets 1. Gets 2.
2. The others goes the safe way out.
Let her go safely. Pritch coming up to A. Wins the pistol
Randy
fight. Going up to A.
Half save, but then goes down.
So now there looks like they have one on A, one counter support. Oh, they're doubly capping A. So let's see what 808 decides to do here.
Straight Captain take back.
808 peeks one, goes the other way around. Knows there's still one on. Sees his leg. 808 gets both of them. So now they can clear A. So let's see what Noji's doing on C as he's still stalemate. Looks like he doesn't know where he is, so he's
All
kind
the
of moving around.
insurgents need to do here is hold A and B. Top Hat's doing a great job of just staying alive and blocking. Very disciplined play right here.
Trying to find the guys fast again. No time's running out. Has to get the kill.
Shell coming to help. Can't get the pistol frag.
So he's looked in every spot, I think, except that little room.
Yep.
So he's got to know he's in there. Ultimately, runs out of time trying to find the guy in C. He does get the one frag, though, but 1v5 is kind of hard. Solid round for Strafe.
They're playing pretty disciplined right now.
Yeah, Strafe's rotations are great. They're playing well. They're winning their frags.
These are both fairly inexperienced teams. I don't think either of the did 2TAW4U play in season 1? I think they did, but I don't think it was with this exact lineup. I think this lineup has a lot of changes to it.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think Muzzle played in season 1, and
Yeah,
I think some of the other guys are newer.
Muzzle's been around for a long time. I think Rhino was around.
Yep, and Rhino might have played in season 1 as well. So some new guys, some new faces. As for Strafe, I believe they are all new to this season, except 808. So 808 is the only vet from season 1 as well. So Muzzle doing an early nade down mid. Actually misses it, hits the green, bounces right back at him. Luckily gets out of the way of that, so we'll check on B here. We have Top Hat coming through the office window right in. Gets the early frag. Noah says he's stale now, so he can isolate that. Didn't come through office. He should be calling out hell. So 808 is right next to him. Let's see if he knows.
Oh, wow.
808 goes down. Nice shot by Bath Salt. Bath Salt does go down.
But now in a
Top Hat
1v3
Jones.
with Top Hat, he's hitting B. TAW needs to rotate over and block this cap, or they can trade cap and spawn trap. It's up to them.
So
But
Top Hat is
Top
pinned
Hat's
here.
gonna get it early.
They are looking at him. They should be trying to approach him so he does not cap.
He heard Pritch fall down and break his legs there.
So B is at
Or
80,
Muzzle.
85. Muzzle comes up with a stalemate. He was heard though, and eventually wall
Wow,
banged.
what a kill.
So despite being called, he rotates and successfully gets the cab, rezzing his team.
TAW doesn't have a good spawn trap set up here, so it looks like Strafe's gonna be able to get out of here for free.
Pritch does lose his gunfight, as Noji is left on C once again.
Top Hat with the clutch here.
Noji should be able to hear the guy approaching on him. See if he does get the frag.
It's a 5v5 again, so basically a new round here.
He does have A and C despite them just starting C now, so we'll see what he does.
They gave up C. All of the security players are by A.
Oh, wow. Shell getting the kill onto Pritch. As Randy ends up taking out Muzzle.
That was a good bait and switch right there from Strafe.
Dangster ended up picking up that kill.
And Rhino's just sitting on A. Strafe playing disciplined here again.
So
TAW
Rhino
was waiting for him to overextend, but they didn't do it.
has 25 seconds to get onto a point or kill the remaining 5 Strafe members. It's not an easy task. He is heard coming around silos. Dangster does pick it up with the patience and using the hearing. Strafe again having a good setup overall, winning some gunfights.
It looks like Strafe is just really on this half. Their insurgent setup is really dominant against TAW's security setup. They're winning the gunfights. They're winning the late round rotations.
Yeah, the rotations are really
TAW took way too long to decide to rotate to be there, or they needed to set up a spawn trap at least if they weren't going to stalemate.
Yeah, spawn trapping is crucial, and we'll see if TAW eventually does get some of those spawn traps, because they are in opportunities where they can spawn trap and kill a bunch of the Strafe members. So see if they can communicate that through. So we'll look at Top Hat this round. I think he's been getting on a beat early, so he just decides to do this round. Those are early nade, early smoke grenade.
Smoke, yeah.
So he might push through it, or he might run up. He does dodge the early frag.
Getting shot up with Green Cat, somehow makes it through, down into hell. Wow!
Whoa! Misses the clip onto the guy. He's losing B now. Let's see if he gets some support here. Goes down. 808 picks up that rebound kill. Now we have Bath Salt in a good position. He knows he's boxed. So let's see if he rushes or waits it out.
TAW should
he
be
knows
coming
he's
to
there.
help him, but they're just sitting on A side or C side now.
Randy getting the pickup on Noji. Fastball tries the wallbang, does not hear any screams. So he's, I think he's there.
Randy looking to cover 808 now. And
Oh.
wow.
And does ultimately get picked up by 808 as trying to pick that corner up. He did make the right play, wallbanging it, then slowly creeping up. But 808 has the elevation there, making the shot a little easier.
Seems like TAW doesn't really have any B support. If their B players get in a stalemate, they just sit there and wait to be pushed, and they don't get any help.
Yeah, TAW should be utilizing green cat or mid cat, trying to push it somehow, or even yellow. It was a great spot to look into office, look on the top C or top B. So they are getting those two guys down and then running into trouble from Strafe. So we'll take a look at Pritch this round. Let's see what the TAW's captain is up to. Has the sniper rifle. Maybe he's going for an early pick to try and help the B guys. So TAW has the nade out. Probably aiming for that mid rush as Top has been doing.
Yep, going for the same mid rush. Oh, narrowly dodges the nade again. Looks like a mid flank this time. He's in a really good position. He doesn't know the B players are past him though. Going up now. Both B players are on his side. 808 gets one from a bridge, and wow, what a turn from Basalt just to go down from 808 a second later.
808 is clearing B. We see Noji pressing up. Ultimately dies. 2 Dankster. We have Pritch pushing up mid cat with the sniper rifle. Sees the one. Tries to go for the quick scope, pulls out the pistol, and loses that pistol fight. We're back to Muzzle, who is on yellow. Sees the guy C straight in the container. Underneath gets picked off by Randy, I believe from Cat. And Strafe just all around looking solid with the rotations, the gunfights, the nades. TAW looking into a little bit of trouble. Hopefully when they switch sides, it'll be a little easier. We'll go ahead and take a look at Basalt this time and see how he's been doing. Looks like he has 3 kills right now. See if he does go to B again and kind of see what's going on there.
Yeah, I think TAW just isn't using those power positions and those pre-nades well enough. I think that's what it comes down to early round.
Yeah, the nades are super crucial here. They have them out, but I think they wait to throw them. As they both go down, one's into hell. That's all pre-firing, no one quite there. He's a stalemate.
He doesn't know he's a
goes off
top
from
hat,
office.
just always on their side of B, and they're just not
See if he calls it out. Rhino does get the frag on office, is clearing. As we see 808 approaching either for the stale or he's going to hold. Let's see if patience pays off. He has a feeling he's there. He's stalemate now.
Randy getting sniped.
Oh, we have Dankster alone on C Street. Approaching.
This is a good situation for TAW to support
Shoots
B,
misses.
but they're not doing it. They're playing for C together.
808's getting pinched.
Noji
He is
coming
losing.
over.
Gets the frag on the Noji. Dankster gets the frag on Cat. Let's see if 808 gets wrapped here. He knows he's behind him. 808
Wow.
getting the frag onto Rhino. Surviving the pinch, Dankster with the support. TAW had the good strategy there. I think they weren't expecting Dankster from C Street to get the Cat guy.
Yeah. They had the frags. They're not utilizing yellow like they need to. And I don't know if that's because that's getting shut down or they're just not playing it in general. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure. We saw one guy there a couple rounds ago. So they are sending one guy there. I'm not sure if they're not utilizing the B support from there, which is really hurting on B. B is very crucial for this map. You got to win it. And you almost have to got to throw out that resource saying, hey, we need that yellow guy to help on B. Or even a green cat or something.
Yeah, there's like, it seems like 808 and Top Hat are free to just walk around B completely exposed to cat and yellow without even getting suppressed.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a look at Top Hat, who has been
actually going
very successful with the rushes this game as he pushes up mid, sees the smoke, tries to do the office window climb. Don't think he was heard. Oh, ends up getting fragged by Basalt. So they have B control this time. Let's see if TAW can capitalize on this.
808 still lurking around on the bridge. Might get a free kill here.
See if 808's patience pays off.
He's got an enemy on his left too, though. He's not going to look there.
Gets the one. Gets the 180. Gets both of them. 808.
Rhino with a crucial miss there.
So now there's a
We got Shell
2v1.
Shell.
Noji coming up. They have a very long decap. So Noji has time to get on, so he can be slow. He
Shell
can make
Shell
sure.
going to support B.
Oh,
This is why Strafe has been winning. Their support is good.
So Noji has been heard because he ran before he gets on. And does get fragged by 808. 808 with the 1v3, staying calm under pressure. Noji did have plenty of time there. He could have crouched and been quiet, but ultimately being heard.
This here is just straight domination from the Strafe team.
Yeah, they're playing very well. Rotations are good. Gunfights are solid. Seems like their communication's on point. People being called out. Let's take a look onto Randy and see how he's been doing. I believe he is their mid player, so let's kind of see how everything's going for him.
Yeah, he seems to be getting a lot of important kills late round on people from TAW trying to rotate or overextend. Not doing a ton in the beginning, but not a lot of people peek the middle in the beginning. It's a very scary place, especially when you have Shell back in the spawn overwatching everything. Randy's working up under Cat here. Player lower yellow just waiting for him. Shell now is gonna look for that guy, look for the trade kill. He's back in on the silos. Not gonna see anyone. There's TAW not using yellow again. Oh, he saw a player on green cap, but he's not looking there. Saw him
Thanks for
again.
getting the frag on Anoji. They're still staying on B.
Oh,
808
no.
in the same spot. But it has been paying off, so no reason to move. Bassall creeping up. Has a feeling he's there. He's been there the whole game. Gets the frag.
Free fire.
That precedent showing successful. Does get picked from Shell.
From
Or
yellow.
Oh, from Dankster
Wow.
out in yellow. Goes to green cat. Gets the
Dankster,
final
what a
kill.
Play.
Dankster with the rotation.
Knowing that his teammate's stuck in a bad position on B and has no support, instead of going for A, he creeps up yellow and gets the kill on B and the B support player. Great job by him.
As we move into 9-0 from Strafe with his dominant insurgent side half. One more until the switch. TAW just needs to change something in their game plan. They are running the same things, it looks like, for the majority. But they were getting the frags on 808 from learning in that same spot, but Dankster utilizing that yellow support at the end there.
I think we should take a look at Shell here. If we just, he's in a really powerful position. It doesn't look like TAW's challenging him much, but he's really making sure that they can't rotate and that he's really shutting down that yellow play. So this position right here is why they aren't playing yellow, because Shell is just waiting for this guy. Looks like he's creeping up yellow right now.
Top hat early frag on Pritch. Shell still at the silos looking, shutting down yellow for the team. As you have Rhino in a 1v2 on B.
And Shell gets the kill on yellow.
Shell does snipe muzzle from upper silos onto yellow.
Rhino tossing a nade into office from hell.
They didn't hear the
Might be able
pin.
to get a cheeky kill here.
He gets top hat with the nade. Hopefully one of his teammates towed around. He got the kill as he is clearing now. So we have a 4v1. Or 1v4 from this perspective, watching the Rhino. Let's see if Rain is able to get the kill. Or Dankster looking into office.